We're back from Matt's Off-Road. It was awesome. Couldn't recommend it enough. Sand Hollow, 10 out of 10. Absolutely cannot recommend it enough. It was sweet. We do have some things that we gotta get done. We got a little bumper problem. I mean, not a bumper problem. We got bumped into. I actually turned too sharp. You can see it in the last video. You can hear it. You can hear me make a left-hand turn. And just, it was like, ow, man. It was at the end when I was making a tight little squeeze. But, like I said, we got some things to fix on the Comanche. That's going to be easy. Just some easy things. But I want to get a big thing accomplished so we can go on our own adventure. Trying to plan a 40-mile loop through Box Canyon for a 2-day trip. Just one night. Just nice and easy. We don't know when we're going to go. I want to go before it gets super duper hot out. Because it's going to get super duper hot out. It's already kind of super duper hot out. So, this. But, let's see what we got going on. Boom. We are going to do a winch. But we're not going to do a big old winch that like sticks out the back or anything. We are going to do a hitch-mounted winch. Because that was the whole reason I put hitches in the back and in the front. Obviously. And we saw the bumper actually worked when we were kind of yanking that Ranger out. We still haven't really done a gone through. See, we got some damage here. Might try to straighten that out. Sooner or later we'll come in here and trim it out and stuff, you know. We gotta figure out this hose is getting pinched in the axle, obviously. Like, front and back. We're gonna run some big old cable. I got a big old turn knob to turn the winch on and off because I don't like having just like a hot cable running back and forth because my last work truck started on fire because it had a hot cable that grounded out. So yeah, I don't like that. So I got a big old switch. We're gonna put that under the hood somewhere where we can find a spot. I don't know, we might have to put it in a weird spot. We're gonna have like a forklift battery plug back here. We're gonna hide that up here somewhere. We got plenty of room back here to hide it. Nothing going on. I don't know, we're gonna put it in the front though, but we'll find a spot. Then we gotta figure out a mount somewhere for this thing in the back of the truck that's not ridiculous. Yeah, also, taillights. These are like the only ones, the cool ones I can find. I got the smoked ones because these are like the only red on the Comanche. And I mean, it's just still gotta look fresh, right? Yeah, this thing's pretty sweet. Not a whole lot of options out there for the Comanche, you know? Yeah, that's great. That's perfect. Beautiful. Fender's got a little bit more messed up. We pushed this one in more. I don't know what we're gonna do about that. I might try and find some like F-150 flares or something. I'm thinking like find some bigger truck flares. Try to use that. Yeah, this isn't like working great. I mean, it does get smashed into, which is the problem. Oh no! Alright. And I do want to try to figure something out for these brackets, man. I knew, like, it was in my head that this was going to be an issue. But it's been a way bigger issue than I thought it was going to be.
Oh, God.
I hit that perfect wheelbase problem, and this thing is just like an anchor. Just boom! And so is this side. There, yeah, took the paint right off of it. Ooh, dusty. I do have a new air sensor for the throttle body so we can get rid of the idling issue, hopefully. It could also be vacuum lines, but I'm hoping it's just a sensor. And to get like a really good one, don't get like an Amazon crap one. So I got an Amazon crap one, so we'll see if it works. Alright, I just want to point something out I thought was a funny little fix. But I use drywall anchors, or actually Klein like electrical anchors to reattach my taillights because, like, you know, it's 1987, things are gone. But those worked so well that it bent the screws. And what actually happened to this taillight is when I turned left, the back end swung around and caught the rock and actually pulled it this way. And those held, and broke the light, and they're still in there good. So there you go. There's a little hack for you. Easy squeezy. All right, so unfortunately some asshole covered all my wires in like this blue paint, so I can't really see what's what. I'm gonna take the loom off.
How's it going?
It's not going great. We pinched a wire when we were off-roading, so I changed the tail lights, put the new ones in. I go turn them on, and then all of a sudden there's smoke coming from under the dash, so that's not good. The windshield wipers start going, the radio turns on. There's no key in the car, so there's no turning it off. It's off. But I gotta change a bunch of wires and stuff just from changing some tail lights. Well, that was an ordeal. Got it all working. They're in. They look nice though. They even work. So what happened was the wires that are running from that light to this light are running right here. And one of the times that we hit the bumper, it did that. We're not gonna keep that there. We're gonna put that in a better spot. That's just there because I was fixing it. But that was grounded out, pinched crap. So I turned the lights on and it starts shorting out. I gotta button this up and then we'll open this thing, I guess. Then at some point we'll spin it around and we'll take our track bar off and we'll see what we can do with those lines. All right, see what we got going on here. I was using this because the Comanche was having a weird sound in the engine. It was cold, warming up. This is gonna be incredibly heavy. What son of a gun? I ordered one of these. We definitely need to move these handles up. Okay. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that right away. Because we want this as small as possible. Fucking gigantic. Time to read. You really gotta take this thing apart, man. I'll take those off too. It's a little bit more difficult than I thought it was gonna be. All right, I'll show you where we're at here. We got the front done. Now we gotta run the big cable to the back. It shouldn't be too bad. I think it'll be pretty easy and quick. Let's knock it out. I do have this. I made this. This is an old bracket thing. I think a little trim job right here, and it's just gonna be absolutely perfect. We're gonna put that right up here. Just mount that. This is gonna be facing the other way. And you're just gonna slide it in. It's gonna be a little hard to get to and everything, but it's the only place I like it. It's weighs 1,050 pounds, so I want it like low. I don't want to stick it up. I almost had it over here, but I don't want to like flop it around when we're getting after it. So if I can put it down there, and then like, I mean, it's like I made this for this already without knowing it. So we'll just do that, put some bolts through it. Bingo bango. I'll show you what we got going on here. Had to take the bumper off. Dylan was here though. We got his rear end locker all put in. So here we go. Here's a nice little hidden plug. Boom. See how long that screw lasts right there? Little best spot I can find for it. The wire runs a little tight. Hopefully nothing gets pinched. We got plastic above here. So hopefully if it does, I don't think that whole bracket's gonna get smashed up. But we got it all protected. Like the whole bumper would have to get smashed. We got our switch in. We might change the routing on here. It's not in. Because we're still working on things. I used to build cop cars. I built cop cars for like a year. Now it sounds like a weird job. But I put cop cars together, putting all the radios in, putting the back seats in, doing all the electrical work. That was the main thing, a lot of electrical. So I do kind of enjoy it because you can make it look nice. If you do it right, it's satisfying. I feel like it made it look pretty nice, but there's probably somebody out there that makes it look a lot nicer. I got this little kit off of Amazon. Amazon's like Harbor Freight, man. Sometimes it's great, sometimes it's not. Like this, Harbor Freight, great. I ran this over with Jeep. Has a jingle, still works, great. I like this heat shrink too because it's got the glue in it. Okay, it's a nice little kit. It came with these green tools. I thought they were gonna be crappy. This thing, saving the day. I want to make that company proud. There it is, whatever that is. Put their label on top for them. If this was the cop shop, we would solder all the ends. We would solder everything. But this ain't the cop shop. And I've never really had an issue yet with all the wiring. I'm done. All right, now the hard part. I think we're gonna loom this up. That's what I got. I know I don't have enough. I do have this. This is when I like fast forward and I'm like, ooh. Easy for you. Consuming for me. Grounding out, being nuts, starting fires, chaos and whatnot. Hello, Brianne. Were you working out? What were you doing? It don't look like you were working out.
I worked out in a dress.
That's odd.
Set up the body.
Look at this. I call this licorice wire. Doesn't it look like licorice?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's floppy. All I gotta do is get this big old wire to the back here, put a plug on it, and screw it to something, and then I'm done. So it's pretty sweet. You wanna see how cool this is? So imagine this. So you see, it's a little messy. So this guy has a plug on it. Mm-hmm. So now imagine, so I don't want to carry this around. Versatile, it's heavy. It's a monster. I didn't realize how gigantic it was. But, so you grab it, come over here, you slide it in, you take the plug. That goes in there pretty good. And you plug it in, and then you use your winch. And you take it out, and you put your winch back, and then you don't have a giant winch always on the front of your car. And you have one winch for the front and the back. Yo! Yeah, no problem. I'm getting a winch set up so I can go through your guys' loop, man.
Good.
Highway to hell. We're gonna go on Easter weekend if you wanna go.
Okay.
We're gonna do 2 days out there though.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's a trip up and then
Yeah.
once you get up there.
So nobody's got a winch, so that's what I'm doing. All right, Sunday morning, we got Dylan over here. We're gonna weld this bad boy in.
You got a little bit
Oh,
of silicone in there.
it doesn't look too bad. Gonna weld that in, get the L blazer fucking locked up. There's no way that those bump stops hit before that shock
No.
bottoms out.
The front's even worse.
I feel like you're making it more difficult. Like, what if you lay it that way? I think, or maybe like this, dude. Come in like a sexy cat right here.
Oh, that's terrible.
So, just put a little booger there. Easy, easy, all right. Is the hood darkening? No, I don't think it. I think it was on grind.
That one looks pretty good.
Oh yeah. Yeah, do that. I don't think that's going anywhere. Oh well, I guess I can fill that one up. Might as well since we're here. Pass inspection.
Yeah. I think it's welded.
It's definitely welded.
Oh, shit.
Freak your toe down, man.
Me?
Yeah.
Sorry, Dad.
Hey, come here.
I keep forgetting the axles aren't in there. Keep trying to spin it.